Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be rescaping my Juwel Rio 180. So as you can see here, it's a bit of a mess right now. I had a Dutch style aquascape in here, and I had my young angelfish growing out in there. And that was all fine, but I didn't give it much attention, so it was a bit overgrown and it was ready for rescape. So you can see really that it was really overgrown. I mean, the amount of plants is crazy that was in there. So I started by taking everything out, breaking the whole tank down. That took quite a while actually. I did reuse a lot of the plants because they were in good condition, but I also checked away a couple of the plants because they were a bit less, because they had less light, because all the plants on top were covering up the light to the plants below. But I got everything out in the end, and as you can see here in the minute, you can see the amount of plants that it was. And I mean, the photo doesn't show it, but like those rotala stems, they were like nearly a meter long. Well, not a meter, I would say a good 60 centimeters long. So it was just crazy how big they got on those plants, and they were really healthy, to be honest. So I kept breaking down the tank. The fish were fine in there for now. I did catch them out in the end because I wanted a fresh start, and I didn't want the angelfish babies in there actually. I let it sit for a while, so the dust particles, it sank down to the bottom, so I could see a bit better. I drained down the tank, cleared out the tank a bit, cleared the mulm out a bit, caught all the fish, and then it was just draining it all the way down. And what's quite funny is a long time ago I put a couple of shrimp in here. And I thought they had all gone because they'd been eaten by the fish and stuff. But to my surprise, there were still millions, like thousands of shrimp in here. And you can see here they're running around and they're enjoying life there. But then it came to the scaping process. So I started with just putting some pieces of wood in, just playing around, messing around with some pieces of wood, see what looks good to me. So I did that for a little while, and that was all fine. When I was happy with the scape, I also glued everything, all the wood to the rocks, because I wasn't sure if it was going to float, and I just wanted to be safe than sorry. So I did that with a super glue gel, which is safe for shrimp, fish, for plants, for everything, and that is fine in an aquarium. So I did that, and you can see here the scape a bit. I'm really happy with it, how it turned out. And it's definitely different to a Dutch style aquascape. I mean, it's so different because in a Dutch style aquascape you don't have any hardscape, and you only have plants basically. So you really need to scape the tank with the plants, which can be quite difficult actually. Whereas here, you scape the tank with the hardscape, with the rocks and wood, and then the plants just fill it in and make it look awesome. So I filled up the tank. I didn't film that because I forgot. Anyway, but the tank was filled. And yeah, it's looking really good, I think. I'm happy with it. I'm not sure, you can see a bit that it already the wood started to tan in the water. But I didn't mind that because I quite like that little tanned look. I mean, it doesn't need to be too dark for me. A little tan is fine, I think. So I didn't do anything to that. I could add some Purgen to my filter. I have done that in the past and it worked really well. So I might do that as well, but I'll see how much it will actually tan the water. But then, I was happy with this, and it was time to start adding the plants again. So I had prepared, I saved plants from the previous scape, and that was all fine. So I used those plants. I started, just fiddling around a bit, putting plants everywhere, where I think plant should be, and I think in the end it turned out amazing. I mean, I'm really happy with it. The plants did need like a couple of days, you know, to get used to being underwater again, because I'd been out of the water. They were still wet and stuff, but you know, they were all curled up a bit. And this is the final look. This is what I achieved. I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you think of it. So let's go over the plants a little bit. So I got basically in the left back, there's Rotala Hatra, I think it is. We got some Rotala Macrandra there. I got some Anubis in there, some S. repens, some, I think that's Myriophyllum, and then I don't know the second name. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What else have we got? Oh yeah, Hydrocotyle tripartita we got in there, some Juncus repens, and that's about it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video of rescaping my Juwel Rio 180. Stay tuned for the next part where we'll be stocking with the fish. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.